There was not enough time to figure it out, but we here. What's up to everybody on IG and YouTube and Facebook if you use that those shenanigans? We're just going to jump into it. If you don't know what you're here for, it is my 39th birthday, and I am celebrating by performing in 6 locations throughout the city. I am at home right now, but will be elsewhere moving and grooving throughout the day, performing 39 songs, no less than. You can use all of my digital wallets to, what's the name? To send requests if you have song requests. First album I'm rocking from is my second album, which is called S.O.O.N.Y, Sound of Old New York. So all the songs I'm doing are coming from there. And then if folks want to make requests for songs, like I said, hit my digital wallets. I'll put the links in the YouTube chat because I don't know why IG doesn't have chat anymore. And yeah, let's do this thing. I ain't come here to talk.
1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night. We were betrayed by the humans we had sworn to protect, frozen in stone by a magic spell for 1,000 years. Now here in Manhattan, the spell is broken, and we live again. We are defenders of the night. We are gargoyles. 1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night.
Shouts to SK on the beat.
By the humans we had sworn to protect, frozen in stone by a magic spell for 1,000 years.
Make sure I'm in frame on both.
Now here in Manhattan, the spell is broken, and we live again.
Shouts to Gargoyle fans. Watch how my bro flip this sample. Yo. War or peace. War. If you want war, you want your peace. Cause I am a boss like all beats. The bandwagon here to restore all streets. Peace or war, war or peace. Do you want war or peace? The sword or the beat? I prefer peace, but in war I'm elite. I embody the galore, the glorious physique of an enduring, award-winning, alluring MC. Let's rejoice in the Lord. He is pure. I am He. This is the tree. Holy shit, the manure. I am sweet. I must say, I foresaw you would bore me to sleep. I prefer more to hear snores on repeat than your stories at corner store balls in the streets. You're a G, you were sure. I am sure I don't believe. Even if you had Cochran and Rob the Shapiro, you deserve an Oscar like Robert De Niro. Cause you are not a mobster, imposter of heroes. No originality, imposters get zero. SK gets the reward for the score of this beat, while I get the award for the flawless reveal. Fuck you. War or peace. War or peace. If you want war, hope you pour your beats. Cause I hammer balls like on beats. The bandwagon's here to restore all streets. Peace or war, war or peace. Peace. Do you want peace or war? We shall restore peace on all shores. We the Starship Enterprise. We don't cause no beef, but if we call, we carnivores. My team full of meat connoisseurs. Above Captain Kirk, I'm the fleet Commodore. So when it's time to eat, best believe we on call. Finger lane number 23, all 24. All 7 days a week, we sleep. Call them all and eat. Love somebody pass meat, toilet sauce with a feast. Only thing it needs, sprinkle crack on it. Killer beat, zombie land, double tap on it. Step on, step off, step back on it. Get right or get left, reflect on that warning. My team is comprised of Peter's calls. I'm trying to be Jesus like he to the call. Oh, pobrecito. War or peace, war or peace. If you want war, hope you roar your peace. Cause I hear my balls like Thor on beats. The bandwagon's here to restore your streets. Peace or war, war or peace. My city is run by straight gangsters. Old money from slavery to new bankers. My bosses who speak the streets language. You claim to hold the block down, nigga, you're just an anchor. My city is run by real criminals. The white collar crooks and suppliers who they get it through. The blue bloods and true bloods to get at you. Listen, I've been around town, both pre and post transatlantic slavers, before and after the Dutch moved both to bring slaves in, before Wall Street was the market to cop. Chains with slaves attached to them, spoke hookah with the natives. We watched as they docked on the dock and didn't take shit. Never figured they were delivering devastation, defecation. I encourage you to be patient. 4 centuries of life, I've seen changes when the British came to take over the slaves. New Amsterdam became New York. The name of the Duke who shoot fuck shit up with. Erupted the Dutches with one goal, mass consumption. What I came to see is that my only function as a trap black was to make something out of nothing. I'm rambling, forgive me. It's getting blurry, short-term memories from such long journeys. You heard me still. My city is run by straight gangsters. Old money from slavery to new bankers. My bosses who speak the streets language. You claim to hold the block down. You're just an anchor. My city is run by real criminals. The white collar crooks and suppliers who they get it through. The blue blood and true thugs to get at you. Listen, how about some hardcore? I fought for and by whites in these Star Wars. I sacrificed for Star Spangled Banner's encore. 1812, I fought sword and fist to make sure we wouldn't talk our heads. Fast forward, before the Irish arrived in NY, it was either fly or die like Left Eye. I resided in the 5 points, rested side by side inside a better line until the draft riots. Suddenly they tried to supply my demise. I survived. They became big together. They formed the biggest battalion in NY. Second to mafioso Italians, let's ride the IRT. Before the MTA, you can't buy a car cheap. The trains were my getaway to Uptown, where I composed many an art piece and smooth jazz from rough sounds. Yet still, my city is run by straight gangsters. Old money from slavery to new bankers. My bosses who speak the streets language. You claim to hold the block down. You're just an anchor. My city is run by real criminals. The white collar crooks and suppliers who they get it through. The blue bloods and true thugs to get at you. Look, American gangster, I wanna thank ya. Before Blue Magic, you ruined booze, blue tankers. When Prohibition hit, you shipped spirits, whiskey, gin and rum. Fueled my artistry and made the ladies tipsy. My best work was made when Branty made me tipsy. I never let them Italians take shit from me during the Harlem Renaissance. I had the best speak easy. They tried to extort me, a black debutante. I was even there on that night before the White House and owners forced mass black flights. It was a bit before hip hop started to sprout. And just like hip-hop, I now live in the South. But every once in a while, I still visit the South Bronx, the housing project where we used to get down. I've been around before Hudson, up and down the Hudson. Survived the ups and downs, the Big Apple should be called something out of nothing. Two down, 37 to go. Whom amongst you thinks that you could be a martyr? No attempt to dream contempt being a pauper. So much life to celebrate, so much land to dominate. He who wins will always be history's author. the subject of a tweet. Subjects at the summit of my feet, scrubbing my heels so the balls make a squeak. Anything less subject for repeat. Capiche? Sunsets by the beach. 5 different queens from 1 borough each. Each gets 1 day of the week, and 2 more queens from Queens for the weekend. Sheesh. If you didn't notice, said twit was a pic I was posing. Feet crossed, posted on the heads of my opponents. Just killed the last few off. My condolence is to all the families left homeless. Fuck it, it's a bonus. My kingdom's quickly growing. All this overflowing. The vibe hasn't arrived. The source wasn't advised. Let's give him a moment. Don't it feel like we the real life J&J Otis? You niggas are throneless. It's clear to us who own this. Been living under a rock, you can still see we are glowing. Going, gone, but no longer going. A tribe called Quest. My theory's on the low end. One-handed home runs, so it's such a showman. The bandwagon's here, here's your final notice. Whom amongst you thinks that you could be a martyr? No attempt to dream content being a pauper. So much life to celebrate, so much land to dominate. He who wins will always be history's author. Dutch, West Indian, Simians, Indians, African, Caribbeans, soon will be a myriad. Fuck your pyramids, welcome to the company. Post-free chain gang, D-double-C, Dutch, West Indians, Simians, Indians, African, Caribbeans, soon will be a myriad. Fuck your pyramids, welcome to the company. Post-free chain gang, D-double-C. 3 down. 36 more to go. So let me set it up for y'all real quick. So, Mike, what's up? Thank you for joining. Cuz, thank you. Mike L, what's up, bro? Dimes, what's up? Don, what's up? Sam, I love you. Thank you for all the help behind the scenes. I'm already sweating a hot mess. And shouts to everybody who's on IG as well. If you're on IG, I strongly encourage True Words. Happy birthday to your family. I know you say you have family celebrating. Oh, your wife's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday to her. T Blaze, what's up? Tony Dimes, what's up? Star representing from Brooklyn via Boston. I hope you are doing all right in Boston, Star. So let me break it down for y'all. You are here at the 11 plus 28 equals 39. My 39th birthday celebration. I'm performing in 6 different locations. Number 1, right here in my own home, sweating up a mess. A few things. If you are on IG, and you can do so, I encourage you to go on to YouTube. If you go to the link in my IG bio, you will find the 10 a.m. performance link, and it'll take you onto the YouTube. Or if you're using Facebook, you can find my SoSoon music page, and then look at it from there. If you want to request a song, if you know my catalog and you want to request a song, not just now but throughout the day, you can send a donation to any of my digital wallets. I have them all. I have Cash App, I have Venmo, I have Zelle, and I have PayPal. And I will put it, because for whatever reason, thank you, babe, I love you. For whatever reason, I cannot access any chat features on IG, but that's not going to stop me from doing what I do. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you will see I just put a note in there. My Venmo is James-SoSoon, at James-SoSoon. My Cash App is $SoSoon-ish. My PayPal is SoSoon Music. And my Zelle, use my phone number, which you can see in the chat. As far as the first 3 songs I did, and the next several that I'm gonna do, they're all part of my second album, which is called S.O.O.N.Y, which is an acronym for Sound of Old New York. I released it in 2015 as part of my thesis when I graduated college. And the reason why it was significant to graduating college is because for a lot of people who know me on a college level, I started at Hunter here in New York City, and I didn't finish there. But in between where Hunter and the school I ultimately graduated from, Goddard College, shout out to all my Goddard family out there who might tune in later or watch the playback. But in between those times, I started working on an independent research project called Nieuw Amsterdam, because I was really fascinated about the history of Black New York. And so this started to turn into a project, and that is what inspired me to go back to college and get my degree. And so a lot of my thesis when I graduated college was actually about my formal learning experiences in school and hip hop being an informal educational experience. But part of the thesis was the footnotes and annotations of the lyrics to this project. And it's a very conceptually driven project. The first song, War or Peace, is talking about this battle of the white colonizers and the indigenous folks who they were like killing off to then take over this land we now live on. The second song, New Amsterdam, is about this Black man who has lived in 7 different timelines throughout his life and has always come back in different forms, but he's seen everything that's happened throughout the development of New York's history, its colonized history. And then the third song, oh my God, I don't even know the name of the songs, and I just finished performing it. Kings of the City, or something like that. Oh my God, I'm blanking. But anyway, so that song, again, is this song that's talking about the conflict between rulers and the people that they're ruling. And as you go through the album, it starts to get closer towards current day, which you'll see in several of the next coming songs. And you'll hear things that are relevant to what we experienced in the past few years as Black people, I'd say brown people by extension, et cetera, et cetera. Get yourself a mimosa, tune in. We got a couple more songs to go. Then I got to run out to location number 2. Yeah. So let me not take up more time. Let's just get into it. Pay attention to the samples. You'll be hearing these throughout the day. This is also produced by SK, who produced a large chunk of this album. My longest collaborator as a producer. We met back in the Hunter College days, and his production helped me grow as an artist, particularly as a conceptual writer. And I can tell y'all more about that later. Here I stand, proud American man, feet planted on American land. Love the red, white, and blue like Americans stand. On my American heart, rest my American hand. I wake up to an American breakfast, begin the daily chase for whatever success is. Step out of the house onto the train and I step into my 5x5 little cubicle section. It's hectic to describe my desk. It's a collection of other people passing the buck, but not the Benjamins. Promotions keep on passing me up, yet I expect it. Neglected selection, not for lack of effort. Success is defined by who's got the most crime. I'm feeling spiked from the plight of my own kind. Crime never been on my mind, but all signs suggest Negroes and zeros kind of like my credit line. Maybe I'm the exception of Black and we're the bachelors, cause the mass of us are in jail or hold his bachelors. President Obama, a scholar and college graduate, but Jesse said he talks on them Black. Is that more accurate? The Europeans came to our land to enslave us. They didn't mean harm, they just did us a favor. While we stuck in the projects, they sitting on acres. Now my niggas stay broke from the choke of the waiver. Slave trade, entertainment, the same shit. Here I stand, African American man, probably land on American sand. My American dad was the head of command. Iraq, first infantry beheaded Saddam. He was a terrorist. Thankfully, we have a better president. Bush first term, I elected him. Present tense, fuck all the rhetoric, cause I ain't never seen a crime scene like New Orleans with so much evidence and negligence. No benefits for the veterans. Paper takes precedence, but I got the medicine. Cause Brandon's mom, Cassandra, lost her residence for trailer park settlements. Now I think I'm getting it. Being Black American means you lack the relevance. Head down, looking for God, trying to pay heaven's rent, struggling, suffering so long we started selling it. Hustling words, look at the song that I'm lettering. The Europeans came to our land to enslave us. They didn't mean harm, they just did us a favor. While we stuck in the projects, they sitting on acres. Now my niggas stay broke from the choke of the waiver. Slave trade, entertainment, the same shit. Yo, here I sit in my American whip. Another nigga to my left, another terrorist bitch. In the backseat, a happy looking immigrant spit. Another DWC for some ignorant shit. It's real. I know the deal, they probably fit the description of another black brother with a false conviction. So when I inquire why is it I'm getting this ticket, the cop simply replies, nigga, none of your business. But I already knew the reason for this decision. 3 minorities make these authorities look suspicious. These majorities are trained with this disposition. Trouble goes with color folks' skin condition. Pull over, get out, and assume the position as if we were porn stars or video vixens. And I ain't Catholic and I ain't Christian, but I'm praying I don't become another statistic. Now here I stand, 5 spaces from Pacific on Atlantic, in a panic, 4 spaces from the prison, 3 strikes, 3 on the dice. These 2 bigots ain't listening like Ronnie, Ricky, and Mike. It's poison in the system, but the system's inconsistent. So my frame of thought is different. The minute you show indifference, you get caught in this position. Keys out of the periphery. Dude, these are my peripheral vision. On my trigger finger itching. Yeah, with my trigger finger itching. It's called Can't Breathe. I may cry. Yo, I ain't never been shot, I ain't never been locked. Even though I get stopped, I never go through a lot. But where I go when I shot, they think I'm stolen the stock. Even in my best dress with my bow and knot. And I'm withholding a lot from when they stolen the stock. They reaping souls like the reaper, but they ain't sold out a plot. And they still reaping from the gold in the copper. And I'm shook because I know if a patrolman or copper happens to stroll on my block, I'm going from his block to let him go like no stop. While my soul's in the box, cause the box is hot, the box is hot. And this beat is all good, but I know that it's not. It's the knocks of a hard life, the shots from the hard white, the stick stones, the words, none of it's alright. I'm revolting in stress, and I don't want to protest for men whose souls are at rest. This whole globe is a mess. Can't breathe. Can't breathe. And I can't breathe. And I can't breathe. I said I can't breathe. Can't breathe. Can't breathe. Yo, black president office, just a dead man walking. The head of the horseman, just a head that's talking. Night of the living dead, my bed is a coffin. I'm afraid of my own skin, never said that often. Dreams and nooses, wait till cold sweats coughing. No clue, how can I prepare these offspring? When hands up become a sign for hands up on me. A step away from fighting back, whatever the course is. Whomever your boss is, rebellious, lawless, can fill this page with words, it'll never evolve him. America, the melting pot, hell in the cauldron. Not much has changed, it is very alarming. Though excelling and balling from these elegant always. Instead I've been balling tears, several falling. Here's whatever my calling, my celly is on ring. My people are dying, and it's very appalling. Can't breathe. 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 The train's getting wider, the lights getting brighter, bike lanes getting wider. For the gentrifiers, the rent's getting higher, nobody's getting higher. While big brothers come in, this real life survivor. The cops are more aggressive, more quotas, more arresting. The Knicks still ain't shit, sort of depressing. The weed's getting legal, the teachers getting evil. But we done been through worse. Power to the people. The kids are ambitious. There's growth in small business. The Blasio did okay for his first audition. With a black woman by his side, I'm feeling auspicious. New Amsterdam is evolved from the Duchess tall vision. It's 4th down in the 4th quarter, and the team is all in this. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the ball needs 4 inches. When we left that huddle, we all agreed we came too damn far from ball looking. The 4 short of winning. So when I say hut, let's get it. And I know real New Yorkers gonna fuck with this. Like that's that shit I be talking about. And I know real New York's gonna fuck with this. Like that's that shit I've been talking about. And we gonna be around till the whites get terrified. And if the cops come knocking, cause the block's been gentrified. But injustice still exists, corruption still exists. The government's suspicious, affordable housing just a myth. My people ain't trying to resist, cause they can't afford the risk. Ain't no silver spoons for the working class, we grind for all of this shit. We've been waiting for the assist from Darius Curry or Cliff, but too many high rises with low ceilings, so niggas going in list. Cause there's no coincidence, they recruiting in the schools waving money like hypnotists. Instead of teaching these white teachers how to teach black children arithmetic. Disgusting and pissed, ain't no love for no government that considers us prepared. Stuck in a ditch, ain't no fucking tucking hits when your fists are cupped in a grip. Up in the mix for the stop and frisk. I call it kid stop, pop, pop, shit. I'm trying really hard to be an optimist. They don't care if you're first of a college kid. First comes the scarper, then it scars them, then it's starstruck. Till you realize friends on the rise, can't empathize with stardom. Try to improvise to keep walls up, but you can't survive or hard luck. No improvise in Harlem, just gentrifiers with problems. It's too loud, no bike lanes, too many ghetto kids. The train stuck, there's no fresh produce, cell phone service is bad. When the fuck are y'all going? Stop being here and trying to call shots. We've been complaining about the same things. Here you come playing the blame game. Ain't been the same since the king came. Somehow we still maintain. We've been thinking about the same thing. Here you come playing the blame game. There's nothing left but a plain J's or a plain Joe, so we pack up when we go. Like that's that shit I be talking about. And I know real New Yorkers gonna fuck with this. Like that's that shit I be talking about. And we gonna be around till the whites get terrified. And if the cops come knocking, it's cause the block's been gentrified. Sing along at home if you know. Stand and pose, stand and pose, stand and pose. Bask in the moment, just stand and pose, stand and pose, stand and pose. Wave to your fellow citizens. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. It ain't always easy being a good guy. We trying though. At times wondering, what are we even trying for? Suffering, searching for sustenance. They supplying more, struggling. Still, we strive for a better balance between our living and our survival. A fair chance for our freedom, that's what we ride for. Bootstraps lifted, but mommy repping this blindfold. Spun me round, clouded my judgment. Many think I had to say in my government. Many think I was born to God, and God knows I loved it. Got knocked down, back to earth, and that's when the sun lit. That was the rebirth when I understood my function. Bow down to my knees hurt, that's when I got some gumption. So soon I'm something out of nothing. I'm so you, when you see me coming, you better stand and pose. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. You know that you deserve this. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. You deserve to be appreciated. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. Best in the moment, just stand and pose. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. Wait till your fellow citizens. Listen. We work to watch that dope out, but you work to knock that dope down. Church is in the wild. Why you think it's so loud? Everything seems so fucked up. but everybody seems so proud. The cops on the prowl, shot and pot smoke clouds, pop, pop. Raise your hand if you ever had a cockroach as your pal. That's urban warfare to some of us. Some of us lack sympathy. Your politics are fucked up, but at least you see the simile. These cops think that we bugs. They shoot cause they afraid of me. These bugs think that we cops. Lights on and running away from me. We all wanted the same. We all lack the bravery. Guess what? I've been a slave once and I ain't going back to slavery. Keep blaming me. Keep framing me. Put your aim on me to take aim at me. It's Mortal Kombat. I'm raiding. This just raining me. So who? So soon I'm something out of nothing. I'm so you. When you see me coming, you better stand and pose. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. You know that you deserve this. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. Stand and pose. You deserve to be appreciated. Stand, pose. Stand, pose. Stand, pose. That's in the moment. Just stand, pose. Stand, pose. Stand, pose. Wait till your fellow citizens. I don't know why I set myself up to have to put myself in a position to be having to hold back tears on my birthday. But one of the things I often say that I'm really thankful for is like being a conduit for many of the songs that I've written that like the world deserves to hear. And I don't say that in a bragging or cocky way. I just say that because like the universe used me to get these important messages out. And at the end of the day, if 3 million people hear it, the job is done. The songs are out. They're all available for folks to listen to. They're all available for folks to purchase. But sometimes in performing them, I'm like holding back tears, if not actually crying. And that's probably gonna happen at some point today because I have a lot of songs that are very emotional when I wrote them and emotional when I perform them. I was so like nervous, and there's still so many logistics to get through for the day that are making me nervous, if I'm being very honest with y'all, that like I didn't even think about, okay, these like pairing these two songs back to back may not be a good idea in terms of being able to keep up the emotional intensity. But we got through them, and now we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I still got a couple more songs from this S.O.O.N.Y project. You can purchase this at SoSoon.bandcamp.com. In fact, my entire catalog, my entire solo catalog is available on SoSoon.bandcamp.com. And if you want to access that, all you need to do is go into the link in my bio on IG. It'll take you to the Bandcamp page. And if you purchase the entire catalog, which is like 7 albums and like a couple of single releases, which would just be double ups, you can get it at like 25% off, or you can go in and purchase individual songs, either or. If you want to give more money than what the actual project or songs cost, you have the option to do that as well. So yeah, I need to finish performing this because we got to get out of here and get to the destination number 2. I think I got like 3 songs left. Yo, all right, let me pause it real quick and tell y'all something. So this is a real story. And in fact, if for those who are coming to Tatanka's Tinctures, which is location number 4 at 4 p.m. in Bed-Stuy, kind of like Bed-Stuy, Clinton Hills borderline. It's sorry, I was getting a phone call. I have one person performing whose name is not so soon today, and that is one of my dearest friends. His name is The Marksman. And this song that I'm about to perform is a true story. It's called Ashy the Classy. It took place about 10 years ago. After I lost my job at AT&T, which Marksman got me that job that I worked at for 4 years. And after I lost that job, I knew that the universe was positioning me for better. I didn't know what that looked like. And without going into details, you can really hear very layered, specific details about the story of my life when I was 28/29, because as you know, I'm celebrating 39. So let's do it. Grab a mimosa. or something with alcohol in it. Yo, Ashy the classy, ask me how I'm really making it, but still feel happy. The devil, be trying to harass me, but don't speak his name cause he's awfully crafty. My grandmother came when she passed me. 22 years of love and stacks to last me. If I knew what I know, I'd stash it carefully. At last, blowing money, no, that's to pass me. What happens in Vegas stays there, but I don't make the rules, I just learn to play fair. Every grown man dreams he could stay there, like little Timmy going to his very first state fair. I recommend it. A year of renting in New York and spending in New York. Expenses are too high. Expenses in Utah. Excuse me, Utah. Cause when your money fall down, can you fall? I went from ashy to classy, back to ash, flashy to nappy, then back to class. Cause life she can screw you and teach you too. Money get up in your face and play peekaboo. Ashy to classy, back to ash, flashy to nappy, back to class. Cause life she can screw you and teach you too. Money get up in your face and play peekaboo. Ashy to classy, ask me how I'm just making it but still feel happy. The devil, be trying to harass me, but don't speak his name cause he's awfully crafty. Look, money came, started instigating. I swear I got proof. Here's the witness statement. Said you need a ring like Mr. Payton, or else you ain't shit, just wishful thinking. I wait to the outlets to pile the posts to be the best dressed amongst the smiles and poses. My tablet of commandments, miles from Moses. Number 1 through number 10, different styles of clothing. Common denominator, our crowds were chosen. It parted Red Seas, me crowds of poets. But trying to be stylish can cloud your focus. Years later, back to square A, own shit. Ashy to classy, back to ash, flashy to nappy, back to class. Like she can screw you and teach you too. Money get up in your face and play peekaboo. Ashy to classy, back to ash, flashy to nappy, then back to class. Like she can screw you, teach you too. You know how we do. Listen, ashy to classy, ask me how I'm still making it but still feel happy. The devil, be trying to harass me, but don't speak. You get it. Listen, money come, money go, money in, money rolls. Look funny when the money is low. Money go. I ain't even trying to keep you around the honeycomb pocket sick. They be coughing up lint and money knows when you know how to grip your money hoes, money grip. Gotta learn how to pimp your money hoes. When you get a little money, put something aside, try it. A nigga like me, I'm on a financial diet. I'm tired of my homeboy's couch. It's really smelly in the women that I usually date. Don't like tellies on a ramen noodle tired to keep food in my belly, but I'm living in that's more than enough to propel me. Ashy to classy, back to ash, flashy to nappy, back to class. Like she can screw you and teach you too. Money get up in your face and play peekaboo. Ashy to classy, back to ash, flashy to nappy, back to class. The life she can screw you, teach you too. Money get up in your face and play peekaboo. Alright. Let me pause for a second because I see people in the chat saying the sound went out on IG. And I can't talk to people to confirm or deny if you can hear me. So that's an issue. But 9 people are still in here. So that's letting me know that something must be happening. If you're on IG and can't hear me, go to YouTube. Hold on. Yo, Don, is the sound still out? Tony Doms, I see you. Thank you. Mike L, I see you. Janine, my cousin, my love, I love you. Thank you. Regular Cat, thank you. Still no sound. I'm gonna end IG and jump back on. This is the things and the things. This is the things and the things. That's all I can say. But you know, we here. So soon. Birthday, y'all seeing me in real time figuring this shit out. Like I said earlier, if you have requests, I forgot that I could even do this. If you have requests, go into any of my payment apps, my mobile payment apps, and send a donation of any amounts. And I, at some point during the day, will do my damnedest to fulfill that request. SoSoon birthday performance, number 1, part 1, at home, performing songs from, sorry, YouTube, but I got to make sure it's available for replay.
they'll probably cut it anyway because they're gonna say it's copyright issues because I'm performing music that Instagram doesn't know is my own music. So it is what it is. All right, so boom, ended that. I'm gonna try to start again and see if that helps. Nope, I did not want a picture. There we go. All right, so I just restarted IG. For those who are checking in on both, thank you, because y'all are helping me like figure out sound. I'm glad that I'm decent enough and able enough to, while I'm doing this part on my own, like kind of read comments and be cognitive of what's happening in the chat, while at the same time being able to like not let it stop me from being able to perform at a fairly high quality. So, and I appreciate all y'all who will let me know. If it works on IG, let me know, in YouTube for those who are checking on both. Tia, what's up? I'm just gonna move forward and hope for the best because we don't got much time here. We got to get out of here. Shouts to my partner, my assistant for the day, Miss Samantha Alcala. I hope your butt has already gotten in the shower because we're gonna have to leave very soon after I'm finished. I'm like drenched in sweat. I need to pack like 100 t-shirts. Oh, Janine is telling me in the title on here, not, oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's going to be a lot of tech issues today. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you. Thank you, Janine. It's all good. You can, yo, I was mad nervous. Like I'm not in front of anybody yet. And I was mad nervous. Yo, Regular Cat, I know who you are, bro. You don't have to say that, but thank you. Yeah, I was mad nervous. So I feel good now that I have like several songs out of my system. And I know I just have to remind myself that it's going to be like tech issues and different kind of things happening throughout the day. But y'all fuck with me. So I know y'all roll with the currents and roll with the punches with me and let me know if something's happening or not happening. So I appreciate y'all for that. All right, let's get back into this because Regular Cat, no, you did not miss it. I will not say yay or nay whether or not I'm performing it today, but there's still a full day. This is from everything from my second, not everything, but these are songs from my second album, S.O.O.N.Y, Sound of Old New York. Bandwagon Director's Cut is my first album, and that's where the underclass can be found. So, you know, I'm doing music from all of my projects today, so, you know, you might hear it at some point during the day. I won't say for certain, but, you know. And one quick thing I'll say, if you want to request a song, if it's already been possibly performed, you can request it and I'll perform it again. So just bear that in mind. The only thing that will be challenging is if you request music that is not on any of my solo projects, because I either may not remember it at this point or may not have access to a performance track. So just bear that in mind. All right, back to it because I keep stressing. We gotta get out of here. Nope. Was that the last song from this project? I don't think so. Yeah, what is happening? Sorry, see, more tech issues. Where we at with it? Oh, haha. I made a little mistake. All right, there we go. We back at it. Not quite. Y'all getting all the inside juice. Yo, so no, I ain't even gonna say that. So this is the last song, and then I'm out of here going to location 2. But shouts to King Virtue, who produced this. This is one of my best songs ever. This is the sample. So if you know the catalog, you know what this is. And if you don't, you'll hear it. And we'll have fun. Because it's meant to be fun. Make sure y'all tell Sam in the chat, don't come in here half naked trying to dub me. Because she be getting mad hype when this song come on. That would just be inappropriate, Sam. You might get me kicked off of YouTube or Instagram. If you're on IG, I encourage you to tune in on YouTube. The link's in my bio, and the link for all the performances that will be on YouTube are in my bio. So tap in. That's where everybody's commenting and interacting with community, because I can't access chat in IG Live anymore for some reason.
I want you to get together. Hey, hey. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. Hey! 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 I ain't no fuck nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fuck nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fuck nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fuck nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fuck nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fuck nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. There's the pain off. There's the pain off. We ain't free yet. That's okay, y'all. We ain't got work. We got laid off. We gon' party till the rent get paid off. Let your head down. Take your shades off. Ain't no stand down. Take your face off. Elevation. Help me take off. Celebration like it's the playoffs. Let the kicks hit. Let the drum drum. F the sickness. F the humdrum. Let the spirits fill your tongue. Lose yourself until the sun come on by. Smooth. I'm just groove. I ain't trying to be cool. Why you trying to be cute? I ain't gotta be smooth. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see you. When your body is soon. Now so clap with me. So clap with me. I ain't gotta be smooth. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see you. When your body is soon. Now so clap with me. So clap with me. I ain't gotta be smooth. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see you. When your body is soon. Listen. Let the kicks hit, let the drum drum, F the sickness, F the humdrum, let the spirits fill your tongue. Lose yourself until the sun comes. Where you going? Where I come from, examples gon' give a chance to someone who gon' help your clothes get undone and touch your soul with some rum pum pum. Here's a conundrum, this is probably rude. How you gon' second guess such a quality dude? Got a hot numbers record and a lot of people love to be a commodity too. One bites to move, I'm screwed. I ain't trying to be cool. Why you trying to be cute? I ain't gotta be smooth, I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see you when your body was soon. Now so clap with me. So clap with me. I ain't gotta be smooth, I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see you when your body was soon. Now so clap with me. So clap with me. I ain't gotta be smooth, I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see you when your body was soon. Listen, we dressed up to get messed up. If you ain't breaking no sweat, your things get swept up. Your things get swept up. I should have brought Samuel here. We dress up to get messed up. If you ain't breaking no sweat, your names get swept up. Your names get swept up. Is you dancing or not? If you ain't, then move aside. So clap with me. So clap with me. Get out the way. Is you dancing or not? If you ain't, then move aside. So clap with me. So clap with me. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. Hey, 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 hey. So clap with me. So clap with me. So clap with me. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't no fucking nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. Yo, that's it for this set. We gotta get dressed and get the hell out of here and get to Brooklyn. For location number 2 at noon. You can find the YouTube link in my bio. Look for the one that says 12 p.m. I'm going to tell y'all a really quick story about this song because it's very important to me. Like I said, it's one of the best songs I've ever written. And again, like I said earlier, if you didn't hear, I am thankful. It's songs like that I'm especially thankful to the universe for making me a conduit for that. Because the backstory of that song is that it's actually like reincarnating or capturing the energy of rent parties that Black folks used to have in places like Harlem, where there were not a lot of job opportunities, and so they had to find ways to make something out of nothing. SoSoon, sounding something out of nothing. That's what my name stands for, if you didn't know that. And that, although my name reflects like what hip hop did, we've had to do that in America for forever. You know what I'm saying? So, but the one thing I want to tell you about this story is that for me, the best memory I have of this song was
shouts to Eliefe, a DJ, MC, producer, sound engineer, who recorded and engineered, mixed and mastered the entire S.O.O.N.Y album, S.O.O.N.Y, Sound of Old New York. I went to his crib to record Rent Party many, many years ago. And I was waiting outside for like 30 minutes because, like, for whatever reason, he just didn't know I was there. He wasn't answering my texts, my phone calls, whatever. I don't know what was happening. And that 30 minutes of waiting was actually the best thing ever, because that's where I came up with the I ain't nobody nigga. I'm just a slave to the rhythm. I ain't nobody nigga. Like I knew there was dead space there that I needed to utilize. And you know, if you're, you know, some writers might just keep it as is, might put ad-libs on it, whatever. But it was like, I knew even going into the studio that the song was great and it was just missing something. So I was just sitting there kind of like going, and then the words just came to me like that. And I went in and recorded it, and it's just like one of the most amazing songs I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to share that story with y'all. Again, 5 more locations. We rocking all day. You'll get some behind the scenes access. I'll go live a couple of times on Instagram, like in between locations, whatever. And if you want to request a song, you can send a donation to any of my digital wallets: Venmo at James-SoSoon, Cash App at $SoSoonish, PayPal at SoSoon Music, or Zelle. You can use my phone number, 212-920-6061. And also, if you want to purchase any of the songs or the projects, you can go to SoSoon.bandcamp.com and purchase them. Location number 2 is the studio where I recorded a project that I won't say because I don't want to give it away, but you'll get to meet the engineer who recorded, mixed, and mastered the project. Shouts to Mike L. Shouts to SK. Shouts to all of my producers over the years who have worked with me. Fortune, countless names that I'm not remembering right now. King Virtue, who co-executive produced Sony Quarantine with me last year. And the list goes on and on and on. All right, it's 11 o'clock. I got to get in the Uber and get the fuck out of here. Thank y'all. And if you don't come back for any reason, because you might have a busy day or something like that, I understand. But thank you for rocking with me at this point. But hopefully I'll see you at noon and or throughout the day. Like I said, link in my IG bio to get the YouTube live, which is because I can't type on IG or see comments on IG. That's where community is rocking, through YouTube and Facebook. So, all right, I'm out. It's possible the broadcast hasn't ended yet on YouTube, so you're seeing me wiping the sweat off my face, and that's okay. Oh, buddy. It hasn't ended. Okay, cool. Then y'all just hear me talking. What is going on? I know. Thank you. Sam already came in and told me. It's like an internet issue. What is happening? Thanks,